And I know you've started there, so you don't necessarily have a pipeline, but every single deal that you close or that you lock, you absolutely have to set it up with the intent that you're going to flip them again in 6 to 12 months. Make sense? So if they're using an FHA, if they're using a first-time home buyer program, you build up the hype and say, okay, when we get you in the home 6 months later, I'm gonna call you back, and what we're gonna do is try to get rid of your MI or try to get you out of FHA. Right? As you notice, values are booming. At 6 months, I'm going to call you and we're going to get you into an even better term. Does that make sense? And then when you do that, you set yourself up for compounding interest, right? Now you got deals waiting to do it again. And so 6 months down the line, now you're adding extra units on top. That's how you go from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, right? You're pushing referrals and you're pushing redo, which is basically rewrites of your past clients, right? Not only that, but as an agent, if you can approach your sales manager and ask him and say, hey, is there any way I can get access to departed agents' deals? You know, agents that used to work here that funded last year and on. And the reason for that is because you tell your manager, like, well, why do you want it? Well, I want it because I want to grow my network. And I also want to protect us by not having you service the loans or you sell them off?
We service 1 or 2 payments. We very rarely do we service them, but we can service them.
Okay, cool. So more than likely, you know, the loan officer that departed is taking their book of business with them. So you want to be able to, you know, flip them as fast as possible and then create more revenue for your company. So it's a win-win, right? It's a whole nother bracket, you know, it's a whole nother phone call, I'm sure. But right now we want to focus on the purchase to make sure that there's no leaks. But keep that in mind. There's a lot of money in that.
Connected to SalesRemastered.